Hello, welcome to the fourth house with me, Mamita, and today we're discussing Venus, the goddess of love through the zodiac signs. Now, Venus is ruled by Aphrodite. She rules love and partnerships and the arts and feminine passions. So here in the sign of Libra, Venus finds its home. It has a place where it is truly understood. This is a very strong placement for Venus because it's just sitting right at home and it knows its way around very perfectly. So if you have Venus in Libra, I was about to say Venus in Venus. If you have Venus in Libra, you will require partnership. You want to have someone, you want collaboration. If you're an artist, you will use this as that you really create art with other people. Perhaps you're a musician and you need the rest of the band and you write with your band. You're not one of those musicians that write solitary, you write with your band. If you might be in theater, because there's a lot of collaboration in theater. It takes a whole bunch of art forms to make one show get off the ground. You will definitely need other people to also develop your ideas in your art, and you should use them because you're going to get the most out of it, because you are going to really, if this person goes this way, you're going to balance out and you're going to go that way, and you're like, yeah, I see how we can go and we can fulfill this whole circle. You will want to be the other side of the circle. You will flesh things out with other people. Venus in Libra also just loves to be in love partnerships. And they want things to be fair though, because this is the natural placement for Venus. So things will be fair. They want a lover who is very, who is not going to abuse the spectrum, who's not going to abuse the scale, that will be very balanced with them, and that will really, they want a love that is very honest. And if something goes this way, they'll be like, okay, well, you should do this too. Like if I did this by accident, I'm sorry, here, let me make it up to you in this way, so that the scales are balanced here. They will definitely want a fair partnership, and they will go the extra mile to make sure that is balanced. Libra really likes to stay balanced, and depending on how it's aspected, they will really strive for balance. Now, if it is negatively aspected, I have seen a lot of Libras that have suddenly, like, they're on a seesaw and they'll get there again, but it can be a very hard time for them. So if this is a well aspected Venus, you will really strive for fairness in a relationship. You will want to be in a partnership. You will want to experience the romance of love. You will want to go out and engage on the newest, see the newest art show, or see that new beautiful independent movie, or let's go see this great underground music show. I heard this artist is really doing something different and spectacular and really breaking ground. They will be that type of person that will really want to engage in love and in the arts, and adhere to things that are of a romantic nature. They will enjoy Valentine's Day, things like that. It's like, why not a day for love? Why are you complaining? I know all days are for love, but one specifically for love? Yes, that's great. So now if you're a woman with this placement, Libra has this really interesting thing about balance, right? So sometimes Venus Libra women will express more of the masculine qualities instead of the feminine, and it's a very strange thing, but Libra is a lot about the other, and so they're constantly in this mirror The moon is like this as well because it's a very reflective planet by nature, but Venus is like this because of the whole duality and the whole mirroring thing. So they may take on a little bit more masculine qualities and even be more of aggressors at times in love, or be the one that they're comfortable going after love and in the way that we think about gender. But they will probably be the ones that push what you think about a very feminine woman a lot of times. So they're definitely going to be the ones leading the way for us as we expand our knowledge of what a woman can be, which is really going to be interesting. If you are a man with Venus in Libra, I keep wanting to say Venus and Venus. If you're a man with Venus in Libra, you might be more like a Romeo type, you know, and you might love women. You might love things of women. You might really understand women. You might have a lot of female friends. You could be a little bit more effeminate or like metrosexual, or just you know, on a more feminine scale for a man. You might really just understand the Venusian things. And at the same time, even though you might be like a prince type, right, who was very like comfortable with like wearing velvets and color and being feminine, and you'll still have all the girls, you know. This will be the type of guy that will understand women, and because he understands women and loves women, he will be definitely like a Romeo in that way, and will attract women to him. And he, you know, this can be a placement for a guy that could be a player depending on how it's aspected, but for the most part, this person will want a partner. So let me know if you have Venus in Libra in the comment section below, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my channel, The Fourth House with Mamita.